The end of Squid Game Season 2 left us with more questions than answers. A shocking cliffhanger, betrayals, and a sense of complete hopelessness for our main character, Gi-hun. But what happens next? How will Squid Game Season 3 conclude this brutal, psychological battle once and for all? Today, we're diving deep into everything we know and all the biggest theories for the grand finale of Squid Game. First things first, when is Squid Game Season 3 coming out? The official announcement from Netflix confirms that the final season will arrive in 2025, but that's a broad window. Squid Game Season 3 is officially set to premiere on June 27th, 2025. Even the show's director, Hwang Dong-hyuk, admitted that he's still fine-tuning some aspects. The post-production phase includes editing, visual effects, and sound design. With the official release date now confirmed, fans can mark their calendars and prepare for what promises to be one of the most anticipated finales in television history. Given how Squid Game Season 1 became a global phenomenon almost overnight, Netflix is likely to time its release when it can dominate conversations worldwide, ensuring maximum engagement and keeping fans eagerly anticipating each episode. Gi-hun's journey has been nothing short of tragic. After years of hunting down those responsible for the Squid Game, he finally infiltrated the system, only for everything to collapse in front of him. His rebellion was crushed, his allies were either dead or captured, and worst of all, his biggest enemy, the Frontman, is still in control. Gi-hun is now a broken man. But will he give up? Absolutely not. Season 3 will likely focus on his final attempt to bring the organization down. The question is, how? He's lost his influence among the players, and the remaining guards are still loyal to the system. If he wants to win, he needs help. But where could it come from? We've seen glimpses of external forces possibly stepping in, such as the authorities growing suspicious of the organization. Could Season 3 finally introduce a full-fledged battle between the underground game and the outside world? The Frontman has always been an enigma. A former winner of the Squid Game himself, he chose to return, not as a victim, but as a ruler. Season 2 gave us a fascinating insight into his character. He sees the game not as cruelty, but as a necessary evil. And in Season 3, we may see his character evolve further. He has witnessed Gi-hun's relentless resistance. Will he finally break? Or is he simply using Gi-hun as part of a twisted experiment? The complexity of his character suggests that we might see more of his backstory, understanding what truly drove him to become the person he is today. Perhaps there are deeper personal stakes involved. Maybe he isn't as loyal to the organization as he seems, and his motivations could shift unexpectedly. That could make him either an even more dangerous adversary or an unexpected wild card in the final battle. One of the most exciting reveals at the end of Season 2 was the introduction of a new deadly challenge. The infamous red light, green light game is getting an upgrade, this time with 2 killer dolls instead of 1. But what does that mean for the players? If both dolls are watching from different angles, escaping might become impossible. Or maybe, just maybe, there's a hidden rule players can exploit. One thing's for sure, the games are getting even deadlier. With the evolution of these challenges, we can expect even more mind games and strategic twists in the upcoming season. Will players finally start figuring out how to manipulate the system itself? Or will the organizers push their cruelty even further, ensuring that no one can beat them at their own game? Season 2 introduced 2 critical characters who may hold the key to ending the Squid Game once and for all: the undercover cop and the conflicted guard, Number 11. The cop is getting closer to uncovering the truth, but can he survive long enough to expose it? And Number 11, who has secretly been working against the organ trafficking ring within the guards, might be the one to turn the tide from the inside. These two could become Gi-hun's unexpected allies. If they combine their resources and knowledge, they may be able to launch a counterattack on the organization from multiple fronts. However, we should also consider the possibility that not everyone will make it out alive. If Squid Game has taught us anything, it's that sacrifices are inevitable, and Season 3 could see major characters meeting their tragic ends before justice is served. Every great story needs an ending. Squid Game started as a brutal critique of inequality and desperation, but will it end with justice? Or will the cycle continue? Even if the Korean games are shut down, the system might just relocate. This could be the perfect setup for future spin-offs. Perhaps Squid Games in America, Europe, or other parts of the world. Netflix has already hinted at expanding the franchise, so don't be surprised if the nightmare isn't over yet. In fact, there are already rumors of international versions of Squid Game being developed, possibly showing how different countries adapt the brutal contest to their own cultures and traditions. This raises the question, how widespread is the organization, and just how deep does its influence go? Could there be an even bigger force at play, one that even the Frontman has no control over? One thing is certain, Squid Game Season 3 will be an intense, emotional, and possibly devastating conclusion. Will Gi-hun finally take down the game, or will he fall victim to the system like so many before him? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.